What's your point of view? It is your view. Point of view. Point of view. What's your point of view? It's time to hear from you. Welcome to Point of
You know, we talk about things about getting to know yourself and who you are, the pathologies in your family that get you to do things that you do in your life and things that you don't understand in your life, which affects relationships. It affects relationships between husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, girlfriends, mother and father, even with your children.
And I have a lot of people, my surroundings are entrepreneurs, network marketing, people that is independent, people of that want something out of life and to build. They're not selfish. They're selfless, and that's how we have to be. And try to help everybody. We're supposed to serve on this earth. So I make it a game. How many people can I reach?
Oh, that's nice.
That's the thing. That's my goal. It's like it's a game now. How many people can I reach? So we have to reach the four corners of the world.
I have a group called Team Brielle. We do a walk for hearing. My daughter is deaf. She wears cochlear implants. But we are just promoting it really out there. It's so important, and especially in the African American community, because we don't stay up on hearing loss, and a lot of it can be helped and fixed, but we refuse to address the issue before it's an issue.
Say that, and here's another thing. I think sometimes, and I am talking about women, because you know this was what kind of function this is, but sometimes we step on each other's toes. Sometimes we don't mean it, but sometimes we really hurt one another because we get so excited and we do so many different things and we're so talented, and then we start wanting to all do the same stuff. Not understanding that everything is not for everybody.
Be careful who you surround yourself with.
Yes.
So, you definitely do. The people tearing you down.
Yes.
But you know, God, everything's ordained. That's what I believe.
Some things make you want to cry. Some things make you, like, I've learned to fall back, you know, and really learn how to talk to people and minister in that way. But earlier on, I wasn't good. So for you to do that, girl, understand you got to go. I mean, I know you know, but understand you truly got to go on. And it is a ministry. It's a ministry.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a ministry.
Thank you.
To learn it with, and you really need some kind of support or a buddy to learn this stuff with. And the same thing goes with weight loss, because you may have the right mindset today, and you say, I'm gonna start this tomorrow. You may get started, then all of a sudden something happens and you get stopped, and then you may not pick it up, and you say, all right, you know what, I'm just gonna do this again next month or next year or something like that. And if you stay committed to yourself and you stay committed to your program or what you want to do, you're going to be able to accomplish anything.
You.
You know?
I mean, not, but I try to teach people just to keep it simple, because so many people is like, you know, what somebody else is doing. This is what I want to do. I want to be better than this. I want to do this. And it's like, you know, do what you do.
Yep,
be happy, and don't worry about other people's opinion and what they're doing, but what makes you happy and what, you know, how are you comfortable? And that's just important. I live very simple.
I do it. You know, my singing is just a tool. It's just a tool. My vocal lesson is just a tool to get to people and encourage people, especially. Well, I lift up my eyes to the hill, which cometh thy help. Thy help cometh from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He said, I will not stumble thy foot to be moved. The Lord keepeth thee. He will not slumber nor sleep. Oh, the Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. Upon thy right hand. Oh, the sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. He shall preserve thy soul, even forevermore. My help, my help, my help. All of my help cometh from the
this is the beauty of internet. So I was connected to Andrea first, and then I think some kind of way I got connected to Keisha, Lady Essence, through Facebook. But before that, I think it was maybe through some kind of connection or me sharing with Andrea or something like that. Then we got connected, and then we eventually met face to face. We got tired of seeing this Facebook picture, and I known who we were. So then we met, and then it grew into me coming out to meeting all of you ladies. So as you're mentioning, the internet is a great way to meet people on the surface, but then we have to get out, come out to things and meet people and put that face to a name to actually begin to grow and cultivate relationships. So that way you really are building your network and building, you never know what friendships outside of professional work that will develop, all because you make that step outside of the internet to meet somebody face to face.
Absolutely.
But not one time I haven't thought about myself. And a lot of us as women, we think about everybody else besides ourselves. We do so much, and it's nothing that comes back to us. And we go home, we cry, we hurt because we don't get the same treatment back a lot of times, And I have learned over the years that you can't think somebody's going to treat you the way you treat them because they're not you. And you have to learn to accept it how it comes.
And they forgot their own self-worth. You have to be able to own your self-worth. You have to be able to set those boundaries. You have to be able to set, because people are going to do whatever they can do and get whatever they can get from you anyway, and however and how often they can, because it works for them. So they're not going to change anything. But it has to get so uncomfortable for you that you say enough is enough. You set your boundaries. You realize your self-worth and what you're not going to settle. And that's one of my sayings, don't ever settle. Why settle for less? What you're not going to settle for, because you're worthy. And you're phenomenal, phenomenally made.
But I said, you know what, I prayed a lot, and I really had to lean on my girlfriends, and I had to swallow my pride and ask for help. And Jocelyn was one, and Tara was another. And when I say they had my back, they really had my back. But
So I just like to have a place where if women want to come and share whatever they're going through, if they need a little pick-me-up within, without, however, I just want to be that place where people can come and feel better about themselves.
Do what you have to do in order to do what you want to do.
Is make Hollywood wherever you're at.
That phase the new sexy is my motto.
It's getting out of survival mode and jumping into strive mode.
Through the sky is the limit when creators in it.
What's your point of view? It is your view. Point of view. Point of view. What's your point of view? It's time to hear from